Good morning, year one, and welcome to our final robot lesson of poetry for the week. So today we're going to be looking at a new type of poem, but before we start that, we're going to have a go through question marks and exclamation marks. So go and get your whiteboards and whiteboard pens, and when you're ready, continue with the video. Okay, so today's task is exclamation mark or question marks. And before we start, I want you to tell your grown-up what exclamation marks do and what question marks do. So grown-ups, pause the video until you're ready to find out. So a question mark is used when someone's trying to find out something. It's like asking a question, and a question mark looks like this. An exclamation mark is used when you're trying to make a point in speech. It's used when you're shouting, and an exclamation mark looks like this. Okay. So here's today's challenge by the robots. In fact, I'll let the robots introduce it. What they want you to do is add the correct punctuation, putting in the sentence in the correct column. Now, grown-ups, it's up to you whether you do this on columns, whether you have a piece of paper with exclamation mark on one side and question mark on the other. However you choose to organise it is completely up to you. And also, you can decide exactly how many sentences you need to do. So let's have a look at the sentences. Where are we going today? What a goal. That's amazing. Why are we here today? When are we going on our walk? Looking good. You're brilliant. What a lovely present. What are you going to do? Do you want some cake? So pause the video now and have a go at sorting these sentences, putting on the correct piece of punctuation, either exclamation mark or question mark, and organising them under the headings. And when you're ready, grown-ups, start the video again. So let's see how you did. First sentence. Where are you going today? That's right, it was a question. Well done, year one. Next one. What a goal. Next one. That's amazing. Next one. Why are we here today? When are we going on our walk? Both of those are questions. Looking good, exclamation mark. And you are, year one. You're looking amazing today. You're brilliant, exclamation mark. And what a lovely present. Another exclamation mark. What are you going to do? Question mark. And do you want some cake? Question mark. Okay, so I'm just going to draw your attention to the what. When there's no verb in the sentence, it's an exclamation mark. So what's a goal? It's just a phrase. It's not a full sentence. What a lovely present. But when it's a question, there's a verb. Where are you going today? What are you going to do? So you've actually got a verb string, are going. So, okay. So that's the difference between when you use a question mark or an exclamation mark. And now we're going to move on to the main part of our learning. Okay, so today, year one, we're going to be having a look at acrostic poems. Now, acrostic poems have a word written vertically downwards. That is what the poem's about. So I've got a couple of examples here. We're going to have a look at the first one. You see if you can work out what the word is that's being described. So run, fly, jump, could use as exclamation marks there. Obey the commands, blink and walk, click and click. On the remote we push, the awesome metal toy moves. So what do you think this acrostic is about? Can you read the word? B-O-T. That's right, robot. And we've got another poem about robots over here, another acrostic. So recycling old-fashioned bits and baubles into one-of-a-kind titans of integrity. So there you go. There's two examples of acrostic poems. And what I want you to do, and what the robots would love to see, is an acrostic poem of your own. You could use just the word robot, or you could extend it to be my robot or robot pal or anything you want with robot in the title. If you want a real challenge, try to use rhyming or alliterating words. So remember, alliterating words start with the same sound. So we've got an example here, bits and baubles. So do you see the way? You've got b and b. So there's a bit of alliteration in that. And then finally, draw a picture of your robot to go by the side of the poem, like the poets have done here. So that's the final challenge for this week. I'm sure you're going to do brilliant. And then we've got one more week of learning ahead of us before it's Easter. For our